Good morning. Thanks for joining me out here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Dean Jones. I'm here to show you a really nice pre-owned piece. I've done a video on this unit before, but we've made some changes, so I thought I'd reintroduce it. It's a 2024 Renegade Explorer 40 ERB, Explorer rear bath. It's in the Polaris gray, the one color gray that's really popular right now. We just put black wheels on this guy. We thought it would enhance the look of this coach. We've went through the whole coach like we always do with our pre-owned pieces. Again, it's a 2024. It's got just under 16,000 miles on it. It's ready to go. And there's a couple things that make this special, because nowadays on the bigger coaches like this, we're starting to run out of Allison transmissions a little bit. So now we're getting these DD12s, which are great transmissions. They're just a little bit different to drive. So this is a true Allison transmission coach. We've got a 12.8 liter Detroit engine in front of that Allison. 525 horse, 1,850 pound-feet of torque. So a great power plant, a great transmission. If you like that Allison, this is a great opportunity. But yeah, so typical Super C, you got plenty of access to that motor. It is a turbo diesel. You got some filters here. Great place to jump your vehicle right there. This is a Cascadia P4 116. Just a beautiful looking chassis. Really sets this thing off. Over on this side, you see you've got your coolant. You've got your power steering fluid, dipstick, oil fill. Everything's right there for you. Soft close hood. Beautiful front end on this Explorer. Just absolutely gorgeous. You got fog lights, high visibility headlights, the nice spoilers around the windshield. Beautiful big mirrors to see around the coach. Coming around here, you'll notice there are blind spot cameras on both. We do have a diamond shield on this, so it's going to protect you from rock chips. And again, we just upgraded the wheel package to the black. We thought it really went well with the Polaris gray. It also matches these nice anti-slip steps getting up in this beautiful chassis. Nice dark leather, great grab handles. This has the tinted window package from the factory on the Cascadia. It also has Girard awnings down the top here, up in rooftop boxes, so you don't have any side arms. I'd open them up today, but it's a little bit breezy. We don't want to tear these fabrics, so we're going to leave those in for this video. But just know, Girard awnings, Girard slide toppers. This is a 4-slide coach. In true Renegade fashion, we got double latch doors, really adjustable with these U-bolts. You can see if we need to pull these in, we just tighten these bolts. We can move them out. We can make sure these are always aligned for you. We do have a coated storage. It's kind of a rhino lining coating all over all these boxes. In true Super C fashion, we have a drive shaft going from that big power plant back to our differential. So we don't have a basement like in a Class A, but that being said, you have plenty of storage. I mean, it goes all the way through. There's one of our slide locks. We have a little port here. We can pop a cord through because we do have power right there. So if you want to run an extension cord, maybe power a I don't know, margarita machine or something out here when you're hanging out, you can do so. We have outdoor entertainment for those tailgating sessions, or if you just want to watch a movie at your campsite. Bose soundbar, you can actually Bluetooth into this. We do have both our remotes right here. Everything is in perfect working order. This does lock for security. And then we have our AquaHot 450D. What's nice about this AquaHot is the smaller AquaHots, you can power your water, you can power your furnace. Not really easy to do both at the same time on a 250D, but you get up to the 450D, you got that capacity. This is a 1.5 bath unit. That's going to supply plenty of hot water for both bathrooms. We do have a nice grab handle, and it's just on the other side of mid-entry, so it's kind of more of a rear door. We have grab handle and we have keyed entry. Nice little screen door in there. Everything's done by magnets. Real nice door. It is a two-step. We have them locked open so they're not coming in and out every time we come in and out. We want to preserve that motor. Coming back here, a lot more storage. Now this is going to be a little bit more of a pass-through, a little deeper right there almost. This would be a great place to put a cooler or something because you do have 12 volt and 110 up there. It is a tile coach and we have extra tiles right there in case you drop something and crack one of your tiles. Underneath that tile, it's also got floor heat. So this is pretty much fully loaded as far as that's concerned. I don't think there's an option this doesn't have. We do have our central back there, some more slide locks. Again, all that rhino lining that's going to keep stuff from beating up those bays. Just a beautiful way to finish off and preserve those storage bays. Coming around the back, nice trim for the Explorer. This is a two-piece back, so if you were to bump into something, maybe a rock at a campground or something, you wouldn't have to replace the whole back cap. You just replace this bottom piece and you're good to go. In fact, we've done a little work to this. I think this is a new cap. There was a little bit of a thing. So again, we go through these used coaches, trying to make them as nice as possible. This one is one of them. It's on the other side of that. I don't see anything wrong with it. You do have a backup camera there. We have our 20,000 pound hitch with our Voyager camera system. We have our 7-way. We have airlines here if you want to go with the bigger trailer. Right here we have our generator that's running, keep it nice and powered up in there. Right here we have our vent for our dryer. So the dryer is going to breathe just like an apartment stackable. That's why it makes it a lot more of an effective washer and dryer stack. Coming around this side, we have our 50 amp power on a power reel. Comes through this port, plug it right in. Our transfer power switch right there next to it. And again, all nicely done. We have 110 right here if we need to plug something in. And just watch how easy these close. Those double latch Renegade doors are the best. Here we got an 8,000 watt quiet diesel generator. It's got 130 hours on it. 30 of those hours are probably us doing videos with this guy. But beautiful power plant. It's going to take you boondocking as much as you want. It feeds off the 100. It's got a 120 gallon fuel tank, so that'll power that just fine. We do have docking lights, both sides, and our little wet bay. Everything's cut, CNC cut in there. You're never going to have to wonder what these gate valves do, or because you're never going to have a paint peel off, or it's actually cut into the plate. So good thing there. We do have hot water spigot, low point drains. It is a full filtration water system that goes right here. As we talk about a lot, not only does it get your water tasting better, it also protects the whole plumbing system from calcification. We have our battery and some of our gray tanks and fresh tank levels there. Cable inlet, black tank wash. These are really nice gate valves for the black and gray tank. 75 gallons each on those. This is a tank fill. And we have a good place to store a sewage hose there. And there's also, this is your water hose. You just wheel this out. It's got a wheel there too. You can pop it in and out. You see this button here? It says flow jet. That's a macerator pump, and it's right here. That's your flow jet right there. It makes cleaning out your black tank a breeze. Once you use that, you'll never go back. We got our tanks in here, our 2 75 gallon tanks. This is just the plumbing to go hook your sewer hose onto. Right here, you'll see a Victron. We love Victron here. You see, you've got the 3,000 watt inverter there. We got our brain up there and a servo. And that servo is nice because you can actually hook up an app to it and really monitor your electrical system. We just love Victron here at Transwest. Then you've got your upgrade. This is the max package of lithium from Renegade, 3 lithium batteries. We do have our starting batteries here. Nice little quick connect there for air. Still really well done, well lofted coach. Coming around here, you'll see the driver's side. We do have air ride seats, lots of adjustments, lots of handles to get in here. You'll notice your ignition's on the left side, so it's a pretty interesting thing there. So a nice little shot at the cab there. Let's go see what's going on inside. Just a gorgeously opted, and the colors in this inside is beautiful. The Rockport stain, one of the fan favorites. I'm just going to demonstrate just how much room you have in here with these. It is a 4-slide, opposing slide. This is going to open up really, really nice when I open it, but look how much room you have. One of my favorite things about the 40 ERB is just where the refrigerator is. You don't have to go very far to get a beverage when you're going down the road. Let me go ahead and open her up. Get this little panel here. And as I do so, we've got the overall length of this coach is 40 feet 5 inches. It's 8 foot 3 inches wide when it's closed up, and it's 13 foot 2 inches high with a 7 foot interior height. This is beautiful. There's plenty of space in here. You'll notice again, it's called Rockport. It seems like everyone that we're getting orders on just loves this color. So again, not only does it have all the options, it has all the good choices as well. You look at that tile floor as we're opening this up. It does have a heating element all the way through it. I believe there's 2 zones, but 4 different adjustments on those zones. And these slides just work like they're supposed to, nice and smooth. Look how that opens up, just like a living room. Can't beat the opposing slides. Oh, again, bath and a half model. This particular coach will sleep 5 or 6, depending on the size of your sleepers. We've got a bed there, we've got the booth there that makes a bed, and a king bed back here. But let's go ahead and start in the full bath in the back. Just a really nice setup. We've got solid surface countertops. We've got a solid surface surround in the bathroom. We've got a teak seat here, that's an option. Plenty of headroom, nice skylight in here, glass doors, but really easy to clean and squeegee here. Nice Delta faucets and valves there. Good place to put shampoo that's going to corral it so it's not bouncing around going down the road. This gets out of the way if you don't need it. We do have it winterized right now, so that's why the shower heads off, but still in those colder months. We've got a nice porcelain macerator toilet. Here's that Splendide dryer that I was talking about that's vented outside, and you got your washer right here. So real easy place to do laundry. Good look at that Rockport stain there. We have this little medicine cabinet there. A little extra space there. Nice little 110. Love the solid surface undermount sink. Some plumbing there and some storage. And we also have dovetail drawers throughout. Soft close. And we have a nice little lit wardrobe there. Nice little linen closet there. Underneath the linen closet, you'll see these registers. That's going to be part of the heating system with the AquaHot. Little registers there that have glycol loop going through them. Up top, we do have a fantastic fan. So we do have. How does this come out? There we go. Must be magnet. Lock this up. Smooth gliding door there. Over here in the bedroom, always like to show this off first. We do have a two 75-gallon tanks for the 150-gallon fresh water. Water pump right here, real accessible. Do have some shutoffs, some valves in here, and we do have a prop rod if you need to work in there. King bed. Oh, good shot at this hardware. Really beefy hardware on this guy. Hidden hinges, beautiful pulls. Again, a great shot of that stain. We do have 110 up here. If you have a CPAP machine, we can actually put ports in this cabinet so we can run your plumbing down if you'd like. Nice little accent lights in this slide trim. Little places to put your portables, and you have a USB and a C on both sides of the bed. We have day and night shades, MCD shades. These windows open, so if you want to get a little cross breeze on those hot mornings, you can do so. Then we have our nice big window. This is an exit, emergency exit. Again, we have the solid surface countertops all the way throughout. Our nice TV here. We can pop this off the wall and get it a little closer. Two more wardrobes that are lit. Plenty of hanging space. And then we have, again, all these dovetail drawers. Nice beefy construction on nice bearing glides. Here's our AB cabinet. We've got some vacuum attachments for that central vac that I showed you. But we have stuff to plug in, you know, receivers, maybe a DVD player, maybe a gaming system if you want. And more storage over here. Nice deep drawers. Everything in nice working order. On the front of the bed, you'll see a courtesy light, another little vent for the heat, and we have this is where we put our attachments in for that central vac that was down below. Everything that, like all the lights, the fans, what have you, powered right here on this guy. We can run our fans, panel lights. We can actually make this a little bit dimmer. We also have one of these right underneath. As we're laying down, if we forget to do something, we can pop something on and off right there. This is just a little kind of a thermometer sensor. As we come out here, got a little bit going on. We got a nice little blind for the door if you want some privacy. Great little coat closet as you come in. Little storage there. Of course, we have our fire extinguisher. This is our electrical panel. We have our Victron monitor here, and again, Victron is just leading the way in technology and just absolutely been able to diagnose what's going on through an app, through this little screen here. We have our 110 here. These are just like your breakers at home. Find one trip, you just reset it, and you're good to go. We also have a master shutoff, that black panel with that switch. If you want to shut the coach off, if you're going out hiking, just hit that button, everything shuts down. Here's our traveling or mid-bath. Actually a good size for a mid-bath. Same toilet, same ceramic toilet. Do have a fantastic fan. Great place to put some stuff up here. Really beautiful light fixture. Full tile backsplash, gorgeous. Really sets off this Corian countertop. Some storage down there, access to plumbing. And we do have another vent here for heat. Of course, when those two slides in the back bedroom are closed, you're not going to want to crawl over your bed to use the restroom going down the road. So this is very accessible with the slides in or out. Nice little handrail there with that solid surface. Over here, this is kind of how we run the coach. So we turn the lights on and off. We can see our tank levels. This is kind of a home screen where it's real easy to start the generator. It is running. These are our temperatures, front and rear. We have the aqua hot on. It is warming it up now. We also have the floor heat going. So full light if we want to go exterior. Front lighting, you can see all the different zones if you want to do one or two at a time. Here's our electrical panel. It's telling us, again, the generator's running. We can set up automatic gen start. So if you wanted to program the generator start if the temperature got too hot and cool it off, you could do so. If you want to set it, kick on if you drain your voltages, you can do so too. So AGS is a really cool feature. Here's our climate. We've got main climates. This is the floor, front floor, rear floor. We've got a bunch of different settings, and that's just going to tell those wires when and how much. Oh, 5 settings actually. When and how long to be on. So it's just a timer kind of basically. Here's our bed fans. Here's our slide. This is going to tell us how to open the slides, awnings, that sort of thing. And then we can also download an app and actually use our phones to open slides, open awnings and stuff when we're out there. So it's a really cool feature there. We just download an app. This is also how you program you can actually program how this screen looks for you. So you can kind of customize it there. So coming into the kitchen, beautiful kitchen, lots of counter space. We do have this nice TV here. We could move it around for someone at the booth who might want to get a shot at it. Back here we do have little stash cabinets back there, so that's where I'd hide my cookies. Locks back in. Nice sound bar. It's going to provide great sound when you're watching TV. More of those dovetail drawers. You have some, here's this, oh, we just turned on the TV. Just turn that off. Nice underlighting on the cabinet. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Great accent lighting, great storage there. Do have a big giant one basin undermount sink. A lot of people are calling for that as they bathe their little dogs in those things, and they don't like the divider, so this has got the sink if you have a little dog. Does have a sprayer on her. More storage up there by the microwave. And again, we have day and night shades at all the windows. Tile throughout this whole backsplash. It's not a sticker, it's not going to fall off when it gets hot. Renegade does a really good job. And we have our true induction cooktop. There's no propane in this coach. Everything runs off diesel or electric, and you got plenty of lithium to do so. You also have 600 watts of solar on the roof on this coach, so keep that in mind. Samsung convection microwave. You can bake a turkey in there if you had to. So really nice appliances there. Plenty of storage down there. We do have a subwoofer for that sound system. Plenty of drawer space. And another vent for the aqua hot there. More storage in there. Great place to put pots and pans maybe. And here's your filter for it. Some manuals, some parts for that so it's not rattling around when you're going down the road. And one heck of a nice pantry. Soft close, and it's going to keep those from rattling around when you're going down the road. And these have really nice catches, so this isn't going to rattle going down the road. We have beautiful Samsung refrigerator. Can you see that? And we have an ice maker there. It's for our water for our ice maker. That isn't water, that's actually antifreeze. So beautiful stainless steel there. More storage overhead on the other side. Give you a shot of all that. They do stay open while you're loading and unloading. There's only one barrier between these two boxes, so you put longer items if you'd like. We got light up in here, light there. Just a well-lit coach, nice wall sconces. A lot of windows in this coach. A lot of lateral light too. So all the way around, there's one in the kitchen. This is one of those floor plans that have the booth on the campsite. A lot of people like that when you're sitting there having your coffee in the morning and you're looking at your real estate that you're renting, where your awnings are out and your lawn chairs and stuff. So great place. Kind of like when that booth is on that side. We also have a sleeper over here. Shot of this guy. Just comes right out like a typical couch sofa. It does look like a twin, but you could see two people there. I don't think it's ever been out really. There are seat belts in there too. So if you got the little family, you want them belted in it going down the road, you can do so. We also have an ottoman that came with the coach. If they're not theater seats, you can actually kick this out. Kick your feet up while you're watching TV. Over here we have, this comes down. We have cushions in here that on both sides that fill this up. Makes your bed. Nice little size bed for the little guys. Not too hard to set up or break down. But you'll notice too, while I have this down, we do have the USB-Cs and regular USBs with 110 for both sides of the booth. Everything works real good on that. Of course, we have lights underneath all these cabinets all the way around for plenty of visibility. And then it is an Explorer. There is not an option for an overhead bunk. That's why we opted it with the couch bed, but originally 110 up in this guy. This is an important cabinet because you have your leveling, your hydraulic leveling for this coach right here. Just kick it on, hit auto level. A few minutes later, you're sitting super straight. Wine guard TV antenna, cab over lights. You can override it right there. See them? And then we have another cabinet over here. This is our Girard awning controller. It's a little electrical box, but plugged in there, and some of our cables and stuff like that. Real comfortable Cascadia cab, can't beat it. Lots of leg room, great visibility on the. Get a shot of this Voyager cam. It's really nice, and if you plug your trailer into that little Voyager plug I showed you in the back, you can get both trailer and truck. Everything on this guy is digital, really beautiful digital display. Let me hit this real quick. Stop and beep in there. USBs for data ports. Little 12-volt outlet there, 12-volt outlet there. No one's really smoking in these anymore, but if you did. Trailer and truck camera switch, suspension. This lowers it if you wanted to hook up to a trailer. Got a differential lock. This is air brakes for trailer and truck. Trailer brake if you want to trailer it there instantly, and you can set it right here as well. We got footwell lighting, regen. And you can do a light test if you want to walk around the coach. These are your hazards. Utility lights, traction control, lane assist, engine shutdown override. If you went into limp mode and you really had to get off the road, you could hit this once and get you off the road for you. We do have our telephone, a little mouse here. We can actually run telephones from here. Volumes of our stereo. This is more of an infotainment thing here. This is going to navigate through screens here. Set this up the way you like it. And we also have our lights are right there. These are power mirrors on top. We can move them around. Big, giant mirrors. You can really see well on this coach. We got our windows. Notice they are tinted. And our door locks. turn this down. Typical HVAC, we got it on now. Let's turn that off. Nice AC, great vents, great room for your passenger. But yeah, that's the Cascadia, that's the Explorer today. My name is Dean Jones. Again, you can get a hold of me at 720-347-7063 if you have any questions about this coach or any other coach we have. You can email me any questions at dean.jones@transwest.com. And it was a pleasure showing you this coach today, and we'll see you next Friday.